Welcome back to Soulfire Sessions. I'm your host, Lady Rise. For those who don't know, your inner balance architect. And I'm here with my favorite co-host, the one and only Devar.
Hey, Rise, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm feeling phenomenal.
I can't believe it's another episode.
Yeah,
Where we at now?
we are season 3, episode 8.
Wow.
Hey, we've been on a journey here. The fire, bamboo,
Mm-hmm.
butterfly,
Wow.
the integration, and the moon.
Some good memories.
Yes, some growth, some healing. I love it.
Mm-hmm. If you hadn't heard it yet, go back and check out the episodes before.
Please do. And Devar, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be stressed.
I love it. Always want to be in that space.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And now we go to the mountain.
The mountain.
Yeah, it's time.
Okay.
Now we fly with the eagles.
Oh my God.
Yes.
That's pretty high right there.
Ooh.
All right.
Yeah, so this is not a gentle metaphor.
Mm-hmm.
This is not about rest and cycles and small steps.
Mm-hmm.
This is about shedding.
Oh.
This is about what has to die so something new can live.
Okay. I think I'm gonna like this.
Sounds like strength, endurance.
Hmm.
This is for the people who know they're carrying something heavy, something that used to serve them,
Mm-hmm.
but now it's weighing them down.
That's a lot of people.
Many of us walk in that right now.
I think everybody can relate to that.
Yeah. Because it can come from a career, a relationship, an identity, even a belief that you have. And then our habits, version of yourself that you've outgrown.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you know something has to change, but the thought of letting it go feels impossible.
I've been there.
Because that's the thing, that heavy thing has been you for so long that you want to hold on to it.
Right.
The eagle knows the feeling. And the eagle shows us what's possible on the other side of pain.
Okay. I think I'm going to like the eagle.
Yeah, so we're going to fly with the eagles today.
Okay.
So, Devar, let's break down the eagle metaphor then. What actually happens? And give it to him raw.
All right. You asked for it. There comes a point in life where what used to work doesn't work anymore. You can feel it. The same habits don't hit the same. The same mindset doesn't carry you the same. And instead of growing, a lot of people get comfortable being uncomfortable. There's a story about the eagle. When it reaches a certain point in its life, its beak weakens, its claws dulls, and its feathers get heavy. It gets to a place where it can't hunt the same, can't move the same, can't survive the same. So it has to make a decision: stay the same and slowly decline, or go through a painful process to become strong again. And that's where a lot of people are right now. Not at the beginning of life, but at a point where they know, I can't keep doing the same thing. But instead of changing, they settle.
And that's the thing. Around age 40, the eagle's talons become too curved to even catch their prey.
Wow.
And the beak becomes too heavy to eat. And like you were talking about, those feathers are too thick, so it weighs them down. It's too hard to fly.
Right, and there's no bird that can fly higher than an eagle, so they need that to be light.
Right, and that's at age 40. So the very things that helped it survive for 40 years is now killing it.
Wow.
Crazy.
I didn't even know an eagle lived that long. That's
right.
And so basically it's reinventing itself at 40.
And so we could do the same.
Right. So 40 is not old, y'all.
Right. And so that's the first call out there. It's what used to serve you might now be suffocating you, even after 40 years. Don't get too set in your ways.
Right, please don't.
Yeah. So the eagle has that choice: die or go through this painful process of renewal.
I can relate. A lot of people do this. They stay in the same jobs that they hate because it's familiar. They stay in routines that drain them because it's predictable.
Mm-hmm.
They stay around people that don't push them because it's comfortable. Guess what? Comfort will keep you in a place that's slowly breaking you.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up every day already tired, not because of the work, but because your spirit knows you're out of alignment. And fear steps in. Fear of the unknown, fear of failing, fear of starting over, fear of not knowing what's next. So instead of moving forward, you hold on to it.
Ooh.
A lot of people do that.
Have to move forward to the mountaintop.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the eagle does. The eagle flies to a mountaintop. It finds a rock,
Mm-hmm.
and it knocks its own beak off against
Wait,
that
what?
rock. Yeah, you heard that right.
No, say that again.
So this eagle, in order to shed what doesn't serve it anymore, has to fly to the top of a mountaintop and find a rock to knock its own beak off against the rock repeatedly until it breaks off.
That sounds like the equivalent of us knocking our teeth out. Like,
pretty much is. Some people do. So when their teeth are pretty much done, rotten out, take them all out and they renew their mouth.
That's some serious,
Mm-hmm.
seriousness about being renewed.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's going through it. It's brutal.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah. So then it has to wait for a new beak to grow. So then there comes your patience.
Mm-hmm.
Once your new beak grows, it uses that beak to pull out its own talons one by one.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
You talking about the fingernails, the talons, the
so
claws.
Imagine pulling your own nails out.
Whoa.
From the bed one by one.
I don't even like clipping my nails. Wow.
Yeah, it pulls out its own claws. Yeah, and then it waits for its new talons to grow.
Wow.
Then it uses the new talons to pull out its old heavy feathers.
Gotta get them old feathers off.
Yeah, all of them. So it becomes bare. So it's vulnerable for months, unable to fly or hunt.
This bird is amazing, and nobody had to make it do it. It did it on its own.
That's just the cycle. That's what it goes through, the process. It's amazing.
It volunteered to renew itself so that it wouldn't expire.
Right. So while it's going through that and it's vulnerable, has no feathers, that lasts for 150 days.
Oh, my God.
5 months. Yeah, the eagle can't eat normally. It can't defend itself. It's exposed on a mountaintop suffering.
Wow.
And then what?
We all exposed when we trying to start over.
Yep. And that's what you feel, that vulnerability, that pain.
That not knowing what's next. Or if what you're trying to change into is actually going to come into fruition.
Yeah, because the eagle has no clue. It's in pain. It just knows that this isn't serving me anymore. I'm shedding this. And then the new feathers grow stronger than before.
So basically, it's like I'd rather be without anything than to keep living the way that I've been living.
Keep moving like this.
Wow.
Then the new feathers grow stronger than before, lighter. The new talons are sharper.
Wow.
And the new beak, much lighter. And then the eagle gets 30 more years of life.
Wow.
And so the eagle doesn't even know that shedding all this old is giving it new life. 30 more years adding on to it.
Right. It just knows that this is what it has to do to survive.
So the suffering was never punishment. It was preparation.
Yeah, a lot of people need to learn this because some people aren't stuck. They're just holding on to what they should have let go of a long time ago. You literally have convinced yourself that it's okay. You always say stuff like, it could be worse, or at least I got something, or I'll figure it out later. But later turns into years, and now you're not growing, you're surviving. And there's a difference between building a life and holding on to one. When you're building, you're moving with intention. When you're surviving, you're just trying to make it through the day. And the longer you stay in survival mode, the harder it becomes to see yourself as anything more. For real.
then you stay stuck.
But here's the truth. Most people don't want to face what needs to change. You know that job isn't it. You know that mindset isn't it. You know that routine isn't it. You know that person that you need to get away from isn't it.
Isn't it?
But change requires something most people avoid. Letting go of who you've been before you can see who you're becoming.
Ooh.
That's the ego.
Yeah, and that's the whole lesson. What feels like dying is actually renewal. So then we got to light this up, DeVar. Can I go ahead and light that ass completely on fire then?
You know what? I'm loving this topic so much. I'm asking for it today.
Oh, okay.
Bring it on.
Let me light it up. All right, well, let's get real then. What's something that used to serve you, but now it's weighing you down?
I would definitely have to say my past relationship. A marriage, actually.
That's deep. I feel a lot of people go through that. A lot of people can relate, and a lot of people are still in it.
Yeah, it served its purpose. It wasn't about happiness. It was to teach me what not to accept.
Exactly. I feel like those lessons, those what they are lessons. Everybody that we come in contact to, they serve a purpose for that time, for that period, and it was a lesson. So you have to catch the lesson from it. And that's what you realize was what you didn't like, what you're not happy around.
Right. I'm starting to realize now that it's nothing in life that doesn't teach you a lesson.
Exactly. That's what I'm starting to realize too.
Yeah.
So then when things are going chaos, that's when I'm always looking for the lesson. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep. So like you always tell me, until you learn a lesson, you're going to keep bumping your head against the wall. So, but yeah, I definitely was in a situation that I did not want to be in. And I put myself through it thinking, like most people think, it could be worse. But now that I look back on it, I have to ask myself, how? How much worse could it get?
Right. Why do you think you even said yes in the first place?
I'm still reeling on that one. I don't know if it was guilt because I had proposed, and then when it came time, I wasn't ready. And then I was like, I feel bad now that I proposed, so now I got to go through with it. And instead of thinking of self, I was thinking, well, I don't want to let nobody else down. And then all of these people are involved. Your family members, your parents done spent money on it. You got your kids involved and everything. And it felt like I would be letting a lot of people down. But in the end, it wasn't built to last, so it was going to be let down anyway.
That is a whole closed throat chakra.
Literally.
That's a huge one for you to not speak up. I see people, they get in their relationships, they may live together, to put a ring on it, to vow under God. That was the lesson that God probably has to teach you later is you need to take this seriously. That was not it.
And that's why I had to apologize profusely to God for making that promise to him at the altar and knowing when I was saying it that I didn't mean it.
Do you think at the time there was any love involved in it?
What I felt like at the time was that I would grow to love this person over the years. But being that I didn't love them, I didn't treat it correctly in the beginning, and it turned into problem after problem. So that love that I was looking for never came. It's kind of like a love for a distant cousin. Yeah, I love you because we there together every day and everything, but it wasn't that deep connection.
It wasn't romantic or
that never
intimate.
Came. Never came.
That probably comes from not sitting with yourself. You have to be able to sit with yourself, love yourself, know what you love.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to please someone else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because that dug a hole that you buried yourself in.
Right.
Mm.
And then I had to figure out how to create a change. I did like the eagle. The eagle doesn't wait for life to force it to change. It chooses it.
Mm.
It goes through discomfort on purpose so it can come back stronger on the other side. And that's the shift you have to make. Stop waiting to feel ready. Start making small decisions that move you forward. Learn something new. Change your routine. Put yourself in rooms that challenge you. Invest in your growth instead of just your survival.
Yes.
That's what I had to do. I had to make a decision, and I didn't take that lightly. I, sh- I shouldn't have taken the first decision lightly, but I definitely didn't take it lightly when it was time to go. I,
Oh.
I had to make that move. So,
Yeah, because then you were stuck in that familiar space.
mm-hmm. Yep. And it took a long time, y'all.
Mm.
Almost 20 years.
Better late than never, but that is a long time.
Yep. A lot of life that could have been different.
Yes.
But as we say, everything happened for a reason. I had to go through that lesson and learn to appreciate um what a real love would look like.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Partnership,
Right.
communication.
Mm-hmm. Communication is key. Oh my
Mm.
God, it's the key to understanding.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I think it was my people pleasing
Mm-hmm.
for years, just being agreeable.
Mm-hmm.
That helped me survive, staying out of chaos, out of problems.
Mm-hmm. And you was just like me. From what you tell me, you was always the person that would reach out when others wouldn't, because you always got those family members or those friends that always want you to come to them
Mm-hmm.
instead of them reaching back out to you. You always the one checking on everybody. When you know that they don't reach back out to you, you still do it. You want to be the bigger person and everything. So,
Yeah, they don't pour into you the same way you pour into them.
so yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm. It's exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it keeps you heavy, keeps you from telling your truth.
Mm-hmm.
I was over it.
Yeah.
Once I started to release that and speak up and say what I want, what I feel, don't want to do that, don't want to go there, don't want to eat that, so
Mm-hmm.
much better.
I'm glad that you learned that, and from what I know of you, you are truly my best friend, and I appreciate that growth that you had to make you the person that you are now.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And I feel like how you said everything happens for a reason. That's why we met,
Mm-hmm.
because we both had things in us to push us to a path that we needed to go down. And God saw that and brought us together.
And here we are, y'all.
Yay.
Soul 5 sessions. Let's go.
Indeed.
Hmm.
Exactly. And now I know what I need to shed when I feel it coming my way, when I feel those tests coming.
Indeed.
Now you know it starts to get easier.
Right. It's funny because we learn the lessons that we teach as we go through them as well, because we're all on a healing journey throughout our lives.
Mm-hmm.
So why not uh, teach these lessons to other people so that they can heal as well? Because this is a good feeling to learn the things that we learning and to heal the way that we healing, so that other people aren't able to take advantage of us, and we learn to love ourselves in the process.
Yes,
Mm.
absolutely.
So, yeah, I appreciate you starting it. You have no idea.
Well, that's why I wanted to start it. Was I was like, we need more light on the healing side. We need more light on this journey, more community going through this and speaking the truth about what this is like to be there, but then actually go through.
Yep. And when I say everything happens for a reason, when I left the situation that I was in, I had a game plan as far as me running my trucking company and everything, but that wasn't the end goal for me. I knew I didn't want to stay in that truck forever. I didn't want to be driving over the road forever, but I had no idea what the next step was, what the direction was. I just knew that I had to get out of that situation that I was in. So basically, I was willing to start completely over. And that's what I did. I lived in my truck for an entire year before I was able to get into a place.
Wow.
God willing, it happened.
Yeah. And that's faith.
Mm-hmm.
That's faith. That's showing God that you're willing to be that person on the other side to get through it and what you really want.
Yeah, I literally feel like I lost it all. The only thing that I had was my job. I even it's been almost a year since I talked to my youngest daughter. She hasn't spoken to me since I left, so I definitely feel like I lost a lot.
And that is painful, but sometimes that's what it is we have to make space for the new, so you have to remove everything. Sometimes it all has to fall to make space for the new.
Right.
You can't have both.
Right. And I know that I got a soft heart and kind of easily led when it come to my kids. So maybe God removed her for a reason to keep me from stepping back into familiar places so that I can get this growth and we could meet and we could start this show and create the healing in myself that I needed before she comes back into my life.
Right. Because she would want to see her dad as a strong divine man anyway. And that's what people are understanding. Oh, we're staying for the kids. Well, that's not healthy anyway, because all they're watching is fuckery going on as a relationship. And that's all they have to go off of.
Right. So, yeah, sometimes you got to let it all go to start over. You don't need a full plan. You just need a different direction. And here's the part that people miss. You don't have to hate where you are. You just know that you can't stay there. Use it. That job you don't like, let it fund your next move. That routine that feels stale, let it show you what needs to change. That discomfort, let it push you into growth. Because my mama told me that when you are in a place that God doesn't want you to be in, He will make it so uncomfortable for you that you have no other choice but to change.
Yes.
Or he'll remove it completely if you don't remove it yourself.
Right. So then why is it so hard to let go of something that's hurting us?
Familiarity, comfort, fear. Like I said, fear of the unknown. The familiarity is it's kind of like that saying, the devil that you know it ain't good for you, but at least you know this, what I'm saying? You don't know what the next one may be, and then you got to learn that all over again and everything. So people just like to stay complacent, or they fear the next step. They fear losing everything and not being able to gain anything back, especially like that ego at the age of 40. As a person, that's a big deal, to go backwards and not have nothing.
Yes.
A lot
Start all over.
Yeah, a lot of people in their 40s don't want to start over. They want to be like, you know what? I can just keep doing like this, figure out where I can save here and there, and I'll be all right. But you're not at your full potential, and that ain't where God wants you at. So sometimes He'll take from you what you feel like is keeping you stable.
Yeah.
And then you are all up in tears and stuff. You lost that job, or you lost that woman, or you lost whatever the situation may be, but it may be setting you up for for the growth that you should have always had, for you to fall into your purpose. But if you holding on to that idea and sitting around crying about what you lost, you may miss what you about to gain.
Yes. Don't sit around holding those heavy feathers, because they're yours. And it's comfortable. And
Right.
like you were saying, familiar. And they say the devil you know is safer than the devil you don't. That's what keeps us there, stuck.
Right. Just think about that eagle. If that eagle didn't break that beak off, or didn't shed those talons, or didn't get rid of those heavy wings, it wouldn't be able to survive. It wouldn't be able to eat. It wouldn't be able to live another 30 years. It just wouldn't make it.
Right.
So you got to look at your life that same way. How can you grow? How can you get to the next level?
Absolutely. And so what's your mountaintop? What's the place you had to go to shed what's heavy?
I moved to Colorado, literally to the mountains.
Right. 5280. Let's go.
Let's go. So yeah, I jumped in my truck and I just started driving. I didn't know where it was gonna take me. I did not know where it was gonna end up. I just knew that where I wasn't it. So I had to jump on the road, basically.
And the further you got away, how'd you feel?
I started to feel healthier. I started to feel more like myself. Like I said in season 1, I had become a empty shell of a man. I didn't recognize myself when I looked in the mirror. I didn't recognize myself when I was on the phone talking to family members or friends. I actually started dodging talking to people because I didn't want to bring them down with the way that I was feeling inside, because misery loves company and I didn't want to be that misery that was pulling in company. So I wanted to let other people just live their life and not worry about me. And I knew that I would figure out my thing on my own. It was kind of like what was the story where we was talking about sometimes when somebody else helps you, I think that was stability story. When somebody else helps you, it kind of cripples you. So
Yes.
I put myself in a position where I knew I had to do it on my own. So yeah, these some good questions you got today. I'm feeling it.
On fire.
Let's go.
For me, it was dancing and music. That was my mountaintop. Had to go to my own room, off to a corner, create, be with myself, sit with myself, let it all fall apart.
Yeah, you told me music saved you. I love that.
Music and dancing saved my life.
Yeah, dancing saved you. Yeah.
Because that's when you start to go within yourself. You have nobody else around to judge you. It doesn't matter. You can create, be as creative as you want, act as silly as you want.
Right. And you are a phenomenal dancer, I must say.
I appreciate that.
I got 3 left feet.
3? Oh.
Not 2, 3.
You can still use those 3 left feet in ways that people couldn't imagine.
Right.
Because that's where I learned to express myself in ways that I've never done before. And that's where I learned that it felt good. It felt good to get it out. And that I didn't have to punch a wall or a throat punch.
Yeah, I used to do music. I used to rap back in the day. But time came, time went, and it went with it. So that wasn't my journey. We all have our journeys. We have to realize what our journeys are. Just because you feel like you should be doing something doesn't mean that that's what God wants you to be doing.
Right.
He'll put something heavy on your heart when he wants you to do it. And when the time comes, that's when you'll be doing it and not before.
Yes.
His timing is perfect.
His timing, yes. His will would be done.
Indeed.
Yeah, and so what was knocked off on top of your mountain? What'd you knock off up there?
I just shed a lot of the weight. A person, a relationship, a household, a whole city.
Did you shed any guilt?
I shed a lot of guilt. A lot of guilt of anger to myself for allowing myself to go through what I went through for so long without speaking up. I shed a lot of the guilt of having my throat chakra blocked all of those years. For becoming a shell of a man instead of speaking up. When you go through relationships and you have issues, you speak up on them right then when they happen. You don't let stuff fester.
Yeah, that's how resentment is built.
And you communicate, you know what I'm saying? Like if I would have communicated what I was feeling before I put a ring on it, things might have came out different.
Correct. Yeah, there's no feeling sorry, this, that, all that can be patched up. What you went through years later because of that one decision is astronomical.
Well, like we talked about on the last episode, and I need people to go back and listen to it. In those moon phases, you go through a low phase, and I think I was in a low point in my life. I had just came out of a bad relationship with somebody that was on drugs that I didn't realize was on it. And I jumped into the next thing that came.
And that's the problem is hurt people are walking around hurting people because they don't sit with themselves, heal, take the time to figure out what they want. They're just looking for someone else to fill the void.
Yep. And that's why I appreciate the time that I had in my truck by myself to get to know myself better and talk to myself, talk to God, and get back to the place that I needed to be. I feel like being in that truck healed me. So the choice of me purchasing that truck and going out on the road saved me.
Yes, that was a small seed that you planted that you didn't even know all the fruits that were going to come from it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, for me on my mountaintop, I shedded my pride, my I'm fine mask, and that I need to be the strong one. I had to break those things off against the rock of honesty.
You shedded some fear over the time that I've known you as well, the fear of stepping out on faith. Your job was holding you back. It was giving you a lot of grief, and I was watching it and I was hating it as your friend to see you go through it. But you stepped out on faith and you made this thing happen.
Yes, because I didn't like myself in that. And that's what you have to look for in yourself when you're going through something. I did not like myself every day for those 8 hours a day that I was sitting there. And then when you get off, it's not okay. It's not fine. It was still torture because I knew I had to go back. So that's no way to live.
Right. And then when we started going on social media and doing the shows and everything, it would show up in yourself when you be on air, the anger that you still was holding on to, or even some days you just wouldn't want to come on. You would call me and be like, I'm not coming tonight,
which it's draining.
Yeah, which I understood. I understood because I saw what you was going through and it was heavy on you. It was weighing on you. It was weighing on me that it was weighing on you.
And that's why a lot of people don't step into their purpose and do what they should be doing is because they stay in that one thing that's holding them back. And that's what it was for me. Then I didn't have the energy to create, to make posts, to make videos, to learn, to grow, to even think about anything else because I was so drained once I got off there. That's where I feel like God was telling me you can't have both. You have to release something to make room for what's next. Because the minute I released that, that's when everything started taking off.
Yep.
And I was trying to hold on to both, thinking I had to. I was thinking of all the outside opinions. What are people going to think of me? I'm leaving this job after decades, leaving this career, stepping into something totally different, totally new. They're going to think I'm crazy. Who cares what they think? This is my life.
And it gave you more time to focus on what was truly important to you.
Yes.
And creating this brand and helping people heal.
Yes.
And the moves that you've made since you started it have definitely been inspiring to me.
I appreciate that. That's what we like to do. That's my whole slogan, illuminating paths, empowering lives. I like to uplift others, let them know you don't have to stay in that shitty ass space. Because I wish someone could have came and told me sooner.
Right.
Because I woke up so many days, the first thing I would say out of my mouth is, I'm irritated. And if I could just reach one person and let them know it, it's how you speak to yourself. First, stop saying that. Stop talking down to yourself.
Right.
Quit saying I am and putting that negative shit behind it.
Right.
Because that's a powerful saying right there. I am. So you're going to be what's behind it. So start saying I am powerful. I am strong. I am healthy. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. I'm abundant.
Yeah. If you're going to say you're anything, say, yeah, I'm great. But if you want to talk about your feelings or what you feel like, say, I feel.
Yes.
I feel like this. I feel pissed off. I feel upset about my job. But
because that feeling will pass. This too shall pass. But you are not that. That does not define you.
Powerful. Powerful.
So then what does the 150 days feel like? The vulnerable season between the old and the new.
It was hard. It was stressful living in a truck. we look at people, we talk about people that live in New York to stay in like studio apartments and how small they are and everything, or people that live in campers or RVs and stuff. I was in a space that probably wasn't as big as a jail cell.
Oh,
When you think about it, when I measured, if I could measure the inside of my truck, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be as big as an 8x10 cell.
yes.
And I had to not only live in that, but I had to work in it. So I'm in this truck 24/7 and on the road in places where I didn't know anyone. Every now and then, I would go in states where family members lived at, and they would let me, come spend the night, give me a good meal, a hot meal, and everything. But I'm out on the road. I'm eating fast food, junk food. I'm not seeing anybody that I know on a regular basis. Uh, Long hours, long days, long weekends. A lot of times when I do my 34-hour reset, I will be stuck in places where I didn't know anyone. And I wasn't in the mood to be out talking to a bunch of strangers, especially truck drivers and stuff. A lot of people you can't trust, you don't know how to deal with nowadays. So I usually would just stay in my truck and stay to myself. Maybe find me some movies or something on my tablet when I get bored or whatever. But that was the time when I started reading more, trying to educate myself, learn different things. So that's when I got into learning how to write a book and got on that journey. So,
Yes, that's when you can discover yourself and what you actually like.
What about yourself?
For me, it felt like breathing through a pinhole.
Oh, wow.
It was a process.
Oh, I got to take that in. Okay. Short breaths.
Because I was going from one end of the spectrum trying to climb up this mountain, and you're trying to shed these layers of bullshit that have been thrown at you and that you've learned for so long. It's not easy. That's why we always say easier said than done.
Right.
I could tell myself, oh, you need to be positive. Oh, it'd be easier to rise up and say positive things to yourself instead of saying the first thing I used to say, and I told you that before when I get up, is I'm irritated. And I didn't even know why. I think that was just, it was like having coffee to me. That was just my body. It was conditioned to saying that. And that's how I would set the tone for my day. The next thing you know, something was going to happen for me to be really fucking irritated.
And it wasn't going to take much because you were already in that mindset.
Already ready for it. Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to receive it. You asked for it basically when you got up.
And so I had to fight through that. Just speaking kindly to myself, speaking good words over myself, knowing that words are powerful. Then you start to feel like you made a mistake. What am I doing?
Right.
Ugh.
Like, wait.
Feels like you should go back to the old way because it's easier, it's survivable.
Right. You like, damn, wait, I left my job. Wait, what did I just do?
Yes. Did you feel like that in the truck? Maybe I should go back.
I did not.
Can't say that for that situation.
You don't understand the hell that I went through. I knew. I literally told myself when I left, and I told my mom too, I literally would rather live in a ditch than go back there.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was bad. So I just made that pact with God. Like, God, make a way for me because I do not know what direction to go in. All I know is to keep working.
And so there's probably a lot of other people out there dealing with that very same thing. What is it that makes it so bad? Is it just the unhappiness? You're not doing what you want to do. You're not feeling appreciated. Because on a woman's side, I know we're the prize, we're the trophy. We want to be appreciated. We want attention. Other than that, we can do bad by ourselves. We got this. So on the male perspective, what does that look like to make it so bad where I'm done. I'm not sticking around. This is not for me.
Ooh, men are easy. First of all, it's only a few things that they require. They require respect. Not respect that's not reciprocated, but they require respect when they give respect. They want to feel needed, and they require some type of thankfulness for
appreciation.
Appreciation for the things that they do. And then some sort of peace, allow them to still have their friends, be able to go out and hang out every now and then, because you got to keep yourself that you had before you got into that relationship. You can't let the relationship take away who you are.
Right. It should add to it.
Right. Add to it. That goes for both people on both sides. So I feel like when you remove who you were as a person, not just who the people that you hung around, but who you are as a person, then you lose yourself in that relationship. And you can't be in a controlling situation either. You married your partner, not your mother, not your dad. So it got to be mutual respect. You're supposed to be best friends. But if you're not best friends, it ain't going to work anyway. That's why I always say make sure you're friends first before you even get into a relationship with somebody, or make sure that that person that you're getting into that relationship is your best friend. So that's something that you need to establish from the beginning. If that person is not the person that when something good happens for you, you want to pick up the phone and call them first, that's probably not your person. When something bad happens, you pick up the phone and call them first, that's not your person. If you feel nervous about calling them because of what you fear and that they gonna say, that's not your person.
Or if you give and never feel appreciated.
If you give and never receive, a taker will always take. If a taker marries a giver, it's not gonna be good for the giver.
Ever.
It's gonna be good for the taker, but it ain't gonna be good for the giver. So if you are a giver, you need to stay away from takers.
Because then your cup's never full.
Right. And I ain't just talking about in marriage. You need to stay away from takers, period.
So the middle is the hardest. The middle is where people quit. They start the renewal, but when it gets hard, they run back to heavy feathers.
Right.
Because the heavy is better than painful.
Right.
The reason you run back to these toxic ass people, places, and things in your life is because it feels familiar.
Familiarity is a mug.
So we need to step away from that.
Right.
We need to learn that it's going to be okay to be in the uncomfortable.
And as the Bible says, this too shall pass.
Yes.
You going through it, you're going to go through it when you decide to do this change, when you decide to do this renewal of your life, this rebirth, as we call it. You're gonna struggle some.
But keep going.
It's not like you never struggled before in your life. It's not like you never went without anything in your life. If you in your late 30s or your late 40s, you've been without some things in your life. And it's okay. It's okay to not have everything to show off, because that's basically what all of the items and personal things that we, especially in the Black community, love to gain, instead of like our friend Leo was talking about on his show. He had a friend, and this was around the same time his friend went out and bought a semi truck to make money off of, and he went out and bought a F-250 to show off. We have to
invest.
Yeah, invest in yourself, invest in your growth, even if it's something that you don't know a lot about. Learn. Learn. Invest in your brain, invest into your mind, invest into your whatever it is that you're passionate about.
And these days we have it a lot easier ways of learning. These kids, all of us, than we did back in the day.
And there's so many ways to make money now. It's kind of embarrassing if you can't figure out a way to get to the bag nowadays.
Yes.
When you got kids in junior high out there on the stock market making $1,000 a day. When you got people that's running podcasts that's making millions of dollars.
If you're not doing anything, it's because you don't want to.
Right. Like my mama always say, do something while you're doing nothing.
Yes.
So basically, you should never be doing nothing. Do something.
So then how do you survive the 150 days?
Have faith in yourself and keep your eyes on the prize of why you left whatever it is that you trying to leave or actually left. If you trying to get out of this job and you using this job as a catapult, as a stepping stone, using this job to help start your next business or your next venture, your next journey, whatever it is, keep your eyes on the prize of why you doing it.
Yes, whether it's a job, environment, relationship, a new house, we all got things going on.
Mm-hmm.
And if it matters to you,
Mm-hmm.
then that's what you focus on.
Indeed.
And don't do it alone. Make sure you have a good support system.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you have discernment for those ones who celebrate you when you walk in a room.
Mm-hmm.
They're not fake.
And you know who those people are.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
If you pay attention to patterns, you pay attention to people. Be observative. Don't just be in life just walking around blind, not paying attention, because the people around you will show you who they are. And as Maya Angelou said, when people show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them. Mm-hmm. Don't try to change them. Just believe them. Take it for what it is, the lesson from it, whatever it may be, and go on.
Yeah.
If there's people surrounding you on your journey, make sure it's people who will sit with you, people who could sit with you naked. Doesn't matter what you have. It could sit with you vulnerable and not try to rescue you.
Right, because people can tell you anything, but their behavior, their patterns, their habits, who they are as a person will not lie to you.
Exactly.
So pay attention.
Yes. And you need a vision of what's coming. You need to know that on the other side of the 150 days is 30 more years of flight.
Hey, that sounds good to me to know it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So
not the same flight. It's going to be a higher flight, a stronger flight.
Mm-hmm.
So hang in there.
Yeah.
And so what's the difference between shedding and quitting?
Shedding is you getting rid of what doesn't serve you anymore so that you can push forward and keep moving. Quitting is you not doing anything. Quitting wouldn't even be you shedding.
Yes. Because shedding is intentional. And then quitting, you just stop.
Right. We're not giving up.
I feel like people don't even quit smoking.
Right. Right.
They even try shedding that.
Right. How you going to quit on your dream, quit on yourself, but you won't quit smoking?
Right.
Come on, y'all. That was profound.
Yeah.
Wow. We should put a billboard up with that. For real.
Yeah. So shedding is going to be intentional. You're ready for that growth. You're looking for new to move in. Shedding is I'm letting go of this so something better can grow. Quitting is I can't do this anymore. I'm done.
Right.
That's just it.
Right. Don't quit on yourself. You're trying to quit living because that's basically what you're doing. Like CeeLo said, we alive, but we ain't living. Who wants that?
And so what about the people who are afraid to shed because they don't know what comes next?
None of us know what comes next. Nobody living knows what comes next. We don't know the future.
Right.
You got to create it.
That reminds me, my mom saw this, I guess it was a news article or something. This lady said, I died and nobody knows that after death, we're really not dead. I was like, oh, Lord.
Right. Nobody living knows what happens after death. I don't care what stories you hear. Yeah, I don't see it.
Right. It's all what you believe. It's all, this is our heaven and our hell. Is our heaven is our crown chakra. And these 3 chakras up here, your throat chakra, your third eye and your crown. And then hell is your lower chakras. So the solar plexus, the sacral, and the root.
It's all frequencies and energy. And you know, they say when you die, you become those frequencies. You become like notes, like music. You know, that's why they say when God talks, it sounds like trumpets. We understand those frequencies as angels, but we can't hear that right now. We're not on that level. We're not on those frequencies. So we on this frequency that we on right now. It's kind of like a one of those CB radios. You stuck on one channel.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. That's the scariest part. You just have to shed without knowing.
Right.
You might not know what comes next, but at least you can prepare. So if it does, you ready. Stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
The one thing that you should know is that you got faith in God and knowing that He gonna make a way for you to get to the next level.
Out of the impossible.
Mm-hmm.
God's ways are not our ways.
Right. His ways are supernatural.
Right.
And that's what I pray for, his supernatural ways to be in my life. Mm-hmm. Indeed.
And the eagle doesn't know it has 30 more years after it does all this shedding of the beak and the nails. It does have no clue. It just knows that if I don't change, I'm going to die.
Yep. Because the longer you stay somewhere you've outgrown, the more miserable you become. That misery isn't random. It's your life trying to tell you and God trying to tell you that it's time. It's time for a change.
Yes. Mm-hmm. So then I'll ask you, Devar, what is something that you're still carrying that you need to shed?
Wow. About 20 pounds off my stomach. Nah, just
hey, that
I ain't got that much on there. Maybe 5.
Yeah.
I'm shedding a lot of procrastination that because I feel like I'm distracted and I'm using that as an excuse. Ooh. I got a lot of distractions going on, so I guess I need to shed some excuses as well.
Ooh. Quit riding denial river.
Indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, if excuses are what you're looking for, that's definitely what you're gonna find. So stop looking for excuses and do what you know that you need to do. Like I said earlier, you know what it is that needs to change. But that's the part that most people try to swerve around and deny and not talk about. But you ain't got to talk about it with nobody else's because you know you can't lie to yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You could tell them whatever all day. It's still going to be happening within you.
Right. You can convince yourself, but at the end of the day, you still know the truth. So I feel like it's impossible to lie to yourself. So you know. Mm-hmm. You and God know.
So you're shedding the excuses. You're shedding procrastination.
I'm working on it.
I'm going to be on the lookout for that.
I'm a work in progress.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Can I check you if I see it?
Please do.
Oh, I like that.
You ain't got to be ugly about it, but
I'll be nice.
Yeah, I don't believe that. But okay. Now, be harsh on me. Be real with me. That's what I like about how you talk to me. You keep it real whether I like it or not. So.
But I'm still friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be you. Do you. Can't be nobody but me, and that's all I can be. Hey. I can't be who you want me to be because that ain't me. For
me, it's the need to control the timing. I still have to check myself. I still find myself caring too much about when a certain project should be done, or I feel like this should have certain numbers or this. No, let it all go. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's lighter than it used to be, but it's still there. It's still a little heavy.
Yeah, I see that in you. I hear that in you sometimes, and I try to motivate you and keep you on the path because I see what this can be. I see your potential. I see the brain that you have and the way that you think. And I'm telling you.
Yeah, I was feeling like by now we should be talking to Jimmy Fallon. So,
right.
Jimmy Fallon, if you're out there, we're waiting for you. We're ready.
Right.
But I have to release the timeline because it's not my timing. It's God's timing. Right. When He's ready for us to meet Jimmy, we'll be there.
Indeed. Maybe. Because from the visual that I see of the future that you are laying the groundwork for, Jimmy Fallon gonna be coming to us.
Yes. Hi, Jimmy.
Right. He might be on our show. So.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Indeed.
So, what do you say to someone who knows they need to shed something but still terrified?
If you don't make a move, you gonna stay where you at. Mm-hmm. When I was talking to ChatGPT about where I was when I was thinking about leaving. And he flat out asked me at the time it was 17 years in. He said, "Can you do another 17?
Oh,
Live in the same way, in the
no.
same position that you was in?" And
No, thank you.
the answer was profound. So sometimes you just got to ask yourself questions. How much longer am I willing to do this? I'm saying that right now with me driving trucks.
Right.
I'm not going to get rid of my truck. I plan on getting more trucks actually and getting drivers in them. But as for me doing this on a daily basis, it's not something that I'm willing to do for another 5 years, 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, not even for another 2 years. I can't see it happening. So it's some things that's going to change drastically over the next few years for me. And I'm going to be intentional about changing them and not waiting on somebody to do it for me or waiting on an opportunity to present itself. I'm going to create the opportunity.
Ooh,
So,
powerful.
yeah, so don't let fear hold you back from anything because fear doesn't come from the Most High. Fear comes from the devil. He doesn't want to see you grow. He knows that if you try, you're going to grow.
Yes. And if you feel that fear, change it, flip it. That's what we do here at Soul Fire Sessions. We turn it around.
Mm-hmm.
So know that fear is not the stop sign.
Mm-hmm.
When you feel that fear, get excited.
Mm-hmm. What's your acronym for fear?
False evidence appearing real.
Appearing real.
Appearing.
It's not real.
So move that shit out the way and keep it moving.
Mm-hmm.
The fear is a sign that something real is happening.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't be afraid if it didn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
So when you feel that, no, that's your intuition. It's happening.
Mm-hmm. And the devil gonna always step in and try to block something good that's coming.
Mm-hmm.
He don't care about when you're doing nothing.
Right.
He could care less. You right where he wants you to be.
Mm-hmm.
But if you decide that you're trying to make a move, oh my goodness, or you decide that you're gonna have faith in God pushing you to the next level,
oh,
that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like, well, wait a minute, I'm losing them.
So devil's going to definitely step in and try to create that fear so you stop.
Mm-hmm.
So feel the fear and do it anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's just like first day of school or moving somewhere different, starting a new job. These are things that you feared before you went in there, but you still went. And then once you got to the other side of it, you realize it wasn't as bad as you thought.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you just got to step through that fear. Mm-hmm.
Is that eyes completely lit up?
It is lit all the way up. Is it over?
Just about. I have one more question before we turn it down.
Let's do it.
Okay. So then what gives you hope about renewal?
Knowing that it can happen.
Mm.
Knowing that it's possible if I do what I need to do to get to it. But I got to be willing to do whatever it takes, no matter how uncomfortable it is. So knowing that if I'm willing to make myself uncomfortable, willing to step out on faith, I can move on to the next level. I can fly up to the top of that mountain, break those talons off, break that beak off, shed those feathers, and strive for the next 30, 40, 50 years, however long that I'm here on this earth. I can do that.
Yeah, and that's amazing. And knowing for the eagle that it's even after 40. That's just like us here. Usually people at 40, they start having a midlife crisis. Don't know what to do with themselves. Nah, it's never too late.
Yeah.
Shed that shit and renew.
I'm just like this with the eagle. It doesn't know if it's even going to survive because it's vulnerable when it goes through all of that, but it does it anyway.
Yes.
So do it anyway. Yeah. Believe in yourself. Believe in your mind, not just in your mouth. Now, don't just say it out loud. Actually believe that you can do whatever it is that you're trying to do. Yes. When people come to me and they say, "Oh, you're doing a podcast? How do you feel about what you're doing? You know, do you feel like you really gonna make it doing this?" No, I don't feel like anything. I know.
Yes.
I know. I'm not going to not let it work.
Right. Just because other people's disbelief, don't let other people's disbelief sit in you.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, what I feel in myself is I'm not sitting here thinking that I'm going to be a podcaster. I'm knowing that I'm doing it now.
Exactly. That's what I'm doing. This is who I am.
Right.
It's just growing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I know, is that it's growing.
Daily. We're growing.
Small actions of consistency plant the big seeds that grow later.
We're growing daily. The podcast is growing daily. Our social media pages are growing daily. This is a daily growth thing. This is what we do. We heal daily. These are the lessons that we teach. These are the lessons that you present to the world. And for everybody that listens to them, and as my grandmama would say, takes heed, they will grow too.
So why just stop? You don't flex a muscle just one time. We need to do this over and over again. Y'all need to start at season 1, episode 1 over and over again if you have to. That's what helps you heal, because sometimes you have to hear things over and over again to get it right.
Right. You don't stop. Your life is going to keep going. You being uncomfortable is going to keep going if you stay where you at. If you quit on trying to move up in life, on trying to elevate yourself, elevate your mind, elevate everything about yourself. If you stop, you're going to stay where you're at. Like we said, if you don't evolve, you will stay stuck. So if this is where you want to be there. That's fine. That's on you. But if it's not where you want to be, do something about it.
Yes.
Because whatever it is that you're in, if you're okay with it, that means you accepted it. So if you don't accept it, move on.
Yeah, we're not here to beg you to do anything. Here at Soulfire Sessions, we're here to give you new ideas, illuminate your path, uplift you, light up your life, support you. But if you're right where you want to be, and that's what it is, that's you. What we do is give you the grain of salt. What you do with it is on you.
You accept what you accept, but
all right, Soulfire family. Well, that was great. Profound conversation. That ass hot. We can go ahead and turn that heat down a little bit, DeVar.
Yeah, I was kind of enjoying it, to be honest, because this topic is so great, and I'm feeling profound today. I think that this episode is going platinum on that ass.
Yeah, I hope it reaches who it needs to.
We're going to push it to them.
Well, it's that part, Soulfire family. It's that time to shed something on you to take away from today's fire.
Is this what part is this?
The framework.
This is the framework?
Your favorite part, DeVar?
My favorite part.
Hey.
This is better than ice cream and cookies. Let's go.
Oh.
What we got today? What's the word?
All right. Well, this is something to help you focus when it's time to renew. That's the framework. Renew.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
I caught you off guard there.
You did. I love it, though.
Yeah, because you are not meant to stay the same. You are meant to shed, to renew, and to fly higher.
Right.
So let's break it down.
Okay.
Renew. So recognize what's heavy.
Please do.
And that's your root chakra.
If you don't recognize it, then how can you know to get out of it?
Yep, that's the first step. That's our grounding, honesty, acknowledgement down in our root chakra. First step is recognition. You can't shed what you won't name. A job, a relationship. Is it a bad habit?
A mindset.
Are you addicted to something that you need to let go?
The dick. Oh, Richard. Okay.
Dancing with Richard too many nights of the week.
Oh.
Maybe you need to change your focus.
Okay.
Yeah. A job. Let it go.
Evolve, people.
Yes.
If you don't know the meaning of the word, look it up. But at this age, you should know what evolve means.
Let's go.
Okay.
A version of yourself you've outgrown, whatever it is. Check in with it. You already know. So stop pretending that you don't. That heaviness is not a mystery. You feel it every single day. So your root chakra practice is to sit with that ass. Sit with your feet flat on the floor.
Okay.
Hand on your thighs. And affirm it. I name what's heavy. I will stop pretending I'm fine when I am not.
Right.
And I acknowledge what I've been carrying.
Right.
So that's your first step. You're going to acknowledge it and ground.
So let me ask you this. Do you just sit back and complain about it or?
No, you got to start taking action.
Okay. All right. Just making sure.
And so the call out there with the R is, you know what's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Stop pretending you don't.
Right.
So recognize what's heavy.
Recognize it.
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to endure the middle. Endure the middle. That's your sacral chakra. That's flow, resilience, and feeling.
Endure is kind of like the word survive.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta get through it.
Yeah.
Don't quit.
And the middle is the hardest part.
Mm-hmm.
You've started shedding, but the new hasn't arrived yet. So you're vulnerable, just like the eagle. You're exposed.
Mm-hmm. You
want to go back to what's heavy because at least it was familiar.
Mm-hmm.
But don't.
Look at it like we look at hump day.
Yep.
You're near about at the top of that hill and it's almost time to start rolling down. So
correct. You're climbing over the hump. You don't go back to Monday.
You're in the middle of it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get past the middle, you know you're on your way out versus coming on your way in. So it should be getting easier in theory.
Yes. So. And the middle is where most people quit, but don't be most people.
Mm-hmm.
Here at Soulfire Sessions, we are built different.
Right.
So
you're not halfway in, you're halfway out.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And your sacral practice chakra with that is hand on your lower belly.
Mm-hmm.
You have to breathe, but don't forget to breathe. That's how you tap in, meditate, connect.
Right.
Get your key to that part. Key is universal energy.
How do you breathe? You just keep breathing.
Definitely
like
not, Devar.
How do you breathe?
You have to focus on your breathing. So you go in from your nose.
4 seconds. Out for 4.
You got to hold it. Hold it for 4 or 6.
Count that. Let it out.
Ooh, you get so much oxygen to your brain. So amazing. You could tap into that space.
That's healthy for you, people.
Yes.
We're not just talking over here.
And then when you breathe, affirm, I trust the process. I stay in the discomfort. Yeah, because that's the middle part where most people quit. So you have to cheer yourself on.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. And then next, you're going to notice what's dying. And that's your solar plexus chakra. That's our power center. This is our center of identity and ego and release.
Right. Let it go.
So something has to die for something new to live.
Indeed.
So notice what's falling away. The old identity, that relationship, or the old habit. Maybe it's the old version of you. Whatever it is, let it go.
Right. Whatever it is, you already knew that it wasn't for you. So release it.
And your solar plexus chakra practice with that is place your hand on your upper belly and breathe fire into the center of your belly and say, I will let this die, whatever it may be. I don't resurrect what needs to be buried.
And that's not a literal fire, people. We don't want you out there trying to swallow no lighter fluid.
Right.
Like that. Like
we're talking about breathe deep.
People think.
Come on now.
Metaphorical fire. So
the call out here is stop trying to revive what's already dead. Let it go.
Okay. I'm with it.
Next, while we renew, we're going to emerge slowly.
Oh, man. Rising like the phoenix out the ashes.
Yes. And that's our heart chakra, where our compassion and patience and our trust sit.
That's why you named your business Rise and Radiate.
Absolutely.
I love it.
That's where it all comes from.
Let's go.
So the new beak takes time, the new feathers take time, and the new talons take time. You won't emerge overnight.
Right.
You don't fly immediately. So be patient with your becoming.
Right, because it ain't on your time. All you need to do is do the work. God take care of the time.
Yes. And that's your heart chakra. So the heart chakra practice with that is place both hands on your chest and breathe into that area and affirm, I emerge slowly.
I emerge slowly.
I do not rush my renewal.
I do not rush my renewal.
And I trust the timing of my becoming.
And I trust the timing of my becoming. You know, if you rush your renewal, guess what? It ain't gonna happen just because you rushed it. So
it'll be messy. It won't be right. It won't be for you.
Go with the flow. This is why people say enjoy the journey.
Yes.
Because it's all a lesson and you should be learning every day. If you so focused on getting to the promised land, you never get to learn the lessons each day.
And enjoy the journey.
Yeah, you will miss the lessons of the journey if you're trying to rush the journey.
Yes. And then the final step while we renew is to witness your strength.
Hey.
Yes. And that's your throat chakra. That's what I'm glad you learned to tap into and speak up, because that's our truth, our voice, and our declaration. You have to declare this shit.
I think you witness your strength in enjoying the journey. The journey is not something that you want to miss, because I think when you finally make it, it gives you that appreciation of all that you went through.
Yes, you look at what you've survived. Yep. How strong you are. You look at what you've shed. How far you've come, and now you speak it.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah, and that's your throat chakra. So that practice is to put your hand on your throat and say, I witness my strength.
I witness my strength.
Yes, I speak my truth.
Definitely speak my truth.
I am not what I was.
I'm not what I was.
And I am becoming what I am meant to be.
I am becoming what I'm meant to be. I love that part.
That is great.
I love that part. I'm definitely becoming what I'm meant to be.
You are.
And it ain't what I was.
And I love witnessing it.
Thank you.
You've come a long way since I met you, Dwayne.
I appreciate that. It feels good for somebody to notice.
Yes.
Going through it is one thing, but it's always good to have a witness.
Yes. You're stronger than you know.
There was witnesses all throughout the Bible, so
yeah,
somebody got to be there to tell the story.
Absolutely.
And people might not believe me when I say the growth that I've gone through, but she saw it.
I've been a witness, so I can attest. It might be a little harder for them to visual just talking about it, but I've seen the actual pain and growth and process, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I'm still going through some of it, but like I said, I'm becoming what I'm supposed to be.
Absolutely. Devar, are you ready to renew together?
I am.
Ooh, yeah, because we don't have to do it alone.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So recognize what's heavy.
Recognize what's heavy, people.
Endure the middle.
Endure the middle.
Notice what's dying.
Notice what's dying.
Emerge slowly.
Emerge slowly.
And witness your strength.
Witness your strength.
Hey,
let's
renew.
Go. We just renewed, y'all.
Hey,
did y'all feel
amazing.
it? Did you feel it? I feel great about that.
That was amazing.
It is. This whole episode has been amazing.
I hope we touch somebody.
I hope we touch a lot of people.
Indeed.
But one at a time.
One?
Yeah, one person at a time.
One person at a time is great.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if they don't get it today, this going to be recorded.
Yeah.
They can go back and listen. You could pass it on to a friend. Share the link. We are on all podcast sites. Yes. Anywhere podcasts are available. So 5 sessions. Let's go.
So spread the flames. Hey.
So what time is it now?
Oh, we're going to march on over to this community fire.
Yes.
Hey. Did you bring the s'mores?
I did.
I'm so ready.
I'm lighting the fire right now.
I got some fruit roll-ups tonight.
Oh. I'm going to let you smack on those while I get these s'mores ready. You good with that?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Did you bring some caramel? Because I did that.
I got it. I got everything we needed today. I'm starting to be more prepared.
I see.
I'm with you, though.
You ready for these community fires?
All
right. And this is also the time where y'all can tap in, fire off any questions, answers, concerns, whatever you have for us. It's community, not a click. We're here for you.
Where can they reach you at to be able to ask these questions?
Oh, yes. You can always reach us at Rise with a Z. So that's RIZE and Radiate, ANDRADIATE, digital, DIGITAL, LLC at Gmail.
At gmail.com.
So Rise and Radiate Digital LLC at gmail.com. And that's Rise with a Z.
Okay.
Hey.
That's where y'all can send those questions to. Any questions that you got about anything that we talked about today, hit us up.
Yes.
Or from any other episode that you've listened to.
Whatever you want to talk about, we're here for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so for this community fire, I'm going to fire off some questions to Devar that some of y'all may be thinking of.
Let's go.
So what if I don't know what's heavy? I just feel heavy, but I can't name it. There may be some people listening to us right now and they just can't name it.
Sit still in it.
Mm.
You know what's bothering you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it is that's holding you back. You may not want to name it, but you know.
Yes.
So
that's real. So start with the feeling. You don't need to name it right away. Just sit with the heaviness.
Mm-hmm.
Ask it, what are you? Where did you come from? What do you want?
Right. And if you keep going through it and you don't know what it is, that means you're not paying attention.
Right.
So pay attention.
Yeah, because most people don't sit long enough to hear the answer.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we're not most people here.
Right.
We're built different.
I watched a video the other day that said, sit. Nobody likes to sit for at least 30 minutes to an hour in silence. Said when you're going through a problem or you have an issue that you can't quite figure out, just sit still, sit quiet, and focus not on the problem, but try to focus on what a solution will be. And he said that between 30 minutes and an hour, answers will start flowing to you.
Mm-hmm. The answer will come.
That's the Most High kicking in right then, y'all.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was saying. Most people just don't sit long enough to hear the answer.
Yep. So
make sure you sit.
Sit still, people.
Yeah. They also may be asking, I'm in the middle right now. I started shedding something and now I just want to go back. How do I keep from running?
Think about where you was when you started running. Think about why you ran. Think about the reality of, do you really believe that if you go back, it's going to be different?
Right.
So,
yeah, the heavy thing is still there.
Remember your why?
Mm-hmm.
Just like an alcoholic, they climb in that bottle, but as soon as that high come down, they right back where they was.
Still there. No problems solved.
The problems are still there. People jump up and move to different cities trying to change who they are, but you take yourself with you when you go.
Yes. So don't go back. Stay on the mountain. The new is coming.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you go back, you're just putting that weight right back on your shoulders.
Right. Have some faith, people. Yeah. You stepped out on faith. So don't give up on it middle ways. Mm-hmm.
And then finally, what if I shed something and then regret it? What if it makes me feel like I made a mistake?
In most cases, you will feel like that. But the reality is, you know that where you were wasn't working. You know that where you were was making you miserable. So how can that be a mistake to want to get out of that?
Yes.
Whatever it is, that excuse that you're looking at that may take you back, just don't right. Think about it. Think about the outcome of what can be. Think about what you're learning on a daily basis, and that's something that you should be doing. Learning and investing in yourself, and the outcome will come. Just keep moving forward. Don't go back.
Yeah, don't worry about the mistake. The mistake is okay. That means you tried. Learning something.
The past is the past. None of us can go back into the past. Mm-hmm. So just keep moving forward.
And here's the thing. You made the best decision that you could with the information that you had at that time.
Mm-hmm.
If you regret it later, you can adjust.
I was just finna say that.
Oh.
You took the words right out
of the same page.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Okay.
Yeah, but you can't stay stuck because you're afraid of regret. Regret is not fatal. Staying heavy is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So basically, adjust, but don't go back.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was great. Profound community fire. Before we let this thing die down, can I get another s'mores over there? I want a sandwich one. That was delicious.
Let me give you two, because you did so well today. This message was so profound. I need to give you 2.
Oh, thank you. I deserve it. Gratitude sprinkle.
Definitely. We're going to go snack it up after the show, too, because I got some cookies upstairs that I made.
Ooh, the macadamia?
The macadamia.
Oh, I'm so ready. All right. Well, before we go to the macadamia, did you have any final flames for our listeners to burn?
There comes a point where you stop talking, stop asking, why am I here? And start asking, what am I willing to change to get out of here? You don't need a new life. You need the courage to become a new version of yourself. Point blank, period. Soul 5 sessions.
Hey, period. All right. Well, I'll say my final flame is you don't have to stay heavy. Fly to the mountain. Knock off what's heavy.
Right.
Endure the middle and wait. The new is coming.
I like how you said fly. Fly to the mountain. Get up out of there.
Yes. Because you'll have 30 more years of flight in you.
Indeed.
But you have to shed what's heavy first.
You got to.
Mm-hmm. So here's your assignment. This week, all week, you're going to name one thing that's heavy. If you don't get it the first day, think about it the next day. Just name one thing that's heavy, write it down. Ask yourself, is this serving me or suffocating me? And wait for the answer. If it's suffocating you, start the renew process.
Let's go.
Not tomorrow, today. Next episode, we're doing something a little different. We're going to go underwater.
Oh.
We're taking a deep dive. Hey.
Okay, I can't wait.
Going against the current.
Wow.
That's one for everyone who feels like they're swimming upstream.
This sounds a little fishy.
Indeed. So trust me, you do not want to miss it. I can't even swim. So you'll want to see that.
Definitely got to see that. I'm all in.
So until then, Soulfire family, recognize what's heavy, endure the middle, emerge slowly, witness your strength, and make sure you subscribe so you never miss a spark.